In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill.
Hello, and welcome to my video. As the title suggests, we'll be talking about the endings of Silent Hill 2. There are 6 endings. There is one more ending, but I personally think I shouldn't count that, since it doesn't have an effect on James, and that's what the video is about. The reason why this idea came to be was because of 2 reasons. One is that Silent Hill 2 remake is around the corner, and 2 is that no one really knows the canon ending is. So if you do enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe. But other than that, let's start discussing. Oh, and spoiler warning if no one played this game, of course. Let's get right into it. Ending 1. Leave ending. This ending is the most simple ending, and you will always get this ending if you speedrun the game. In this ending, James confronts the guilt he has had and leaves Silent Hill. It's really simple, but sad in my opinion. But it's still very simple of an ending. The requirements of this ending are: recover your health as soon as it drops in excess of 200% HP in total, and listen to the whole conversation of Mary and James in the hallway before the final boss fight. Ending 2. Maria ending. If you don't know who Maria is, she's quote-unquote a hallucination created by the town of Silent Hill itself, being representation of what James needed when Mary was in her bedridden state. The perfect Mary to him at the time. In this ending, you would need to entirely focus on Maria rather than Mary. This ending is extremely difficult for a first-time player, but I do think it's worth it due to it being eerie and how disturbing it feels. That's just me though. The requirements of this ending are: spend 10 minutes or more near Maria, bump into Maria less than 3 times, protect Maria from monster attacks, check back on Maria in the hospital room S3, try to re-enter cell to see dead Maria in the labyrinth twice.
Now I understand the real reason I came to this town. I wonder, what was I afraid of? Without you, Mary, I've got nothing. Now we can be together.
Ending 3. In water ending. This truly has to be the most disturbing ending. In this ending, James takes the toughest action by suicide. He enters his vehicle and drives into the lake and ends it. James felt like his life wasn't worth living anymore. There isn't really much more to be said for this ending, sadly. The requirements for this ending are: keep your stamina in a constant red zone, so basically under 50% as long as you can. Examine Angela's knife. Read the suicidal diary on the hospital rooftop. Read the new message to James on the wall of Neely's bar after the hospital. Listen to the entire conversation of Mary and James in the hallway before the final boss. Ending 4. Rebirth ending. This ending is the first ending in this list that needs you to complete the game twice for it to be unlocked. In this ending, it seems like James couldn't let go of the fact that Mary is gone, and so he takes her body with him on a boat and leaves Silent Hill to attempt and revive her. The requirements of this ending are: have beaten the game once, unlock and collect all 4 ceremonial items in the New Game Plus mode, and once you've complete the game normally by defeating the final 2 bosses, you will receive the Rebirth ending. Ending 5. Dog ending. This is by far the silliest ending, and honestly my favorite one. In this ending, James finds a room where a dog was operating the whole thing of Silent Hill. Every monster and just about everything that has happened was because of this one silly dog. Pretty funny if you ask me. The requirements of this ending are: you need to unlock the first 3 endings, which are Leave in Water, and Maria in the same file, or just Rebirth in New Universe. View the videotape in room 312 of the hotel, find the dog key in the doghouse, use the dog key to open the observation room in the 3rd floor hallway. Oh, and have a fun time with the credit scene. I loved it. Ending 6. UFO ending. This is a very weird ending that is only in the greatest hits / director's cut versions only. In this ending, you see aliens invading the planet. Then James and Harry from Silent Hill 1 encounter each other and have a conversation about Harry finding his daughter, Heather. Well, James is looking for Mary, but unexpectedly, an alien shoots James in the back, and it turns out that Harry was an ally with an alien. Or that Harry was an alien himself. And they capture James and leave the planet. It's an odd ending, but honestly, of course, wasn't meant to be taken serious. The requirements of this ending are: have beaten the main and sub-scenarios. Finding the blue gem in the beginning of the game in the restroom after you have beaten the main and sub-scenarios. Using the blue gem at these areas. In the Nightmare Hospital's garden, immediately after defeating the Flesh Lips boss creature on the Tulka dock. After defeating Eddie, but before stepping in the boat. And then near the back window in room 312 Lakeview Hotel before watching the videotape. So, now we will have to discuss what is most likely the real ending of Silent Hill 2 and the fate of James Sunderland. Of course, we can rule out 2 endings, which are the dog ending and the UFO ending, since they're clearly unrealistic. So since we have ruled those 2 out, that leaves 4 endings. In Silent Hill 3, a character by the name of Douglas Cartland mentions that he was involved in a missing persons case, in which a man went missing in Silent Hill and was never found. It's very highly possible that he was talking about James. There are many more references of James being missing in most Silent Hill games. This could also imply that his body was never found, or that he couldn't actually escape Silent Hill and being trapped in the other world. It's most likely that James' body has never been found, so we can rule out most endings but one, which is the water ending. Sad as it might be, it's a fitting conclusion of James Sunderland in the town of Silent Hill, since he felt like he had nothing else and was left in a depressed state, and it was clearly from the beginning. So that's the answer. I do believe that the water ending is the canon ending in Silent Hill 2. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, so you'll be able to see my next uploads. Until then, I hope to see you again soon.